Hello, hello, visionary entrepreneurs, life changers. Welcome back to our Momentum Monday. Today is our episode 115, and today we are talking about your online business freedom. How many of you, I'm wondering, have you been dreaming about your business? How many of you often dream about like into those specifics, details about how you are enjoying your online business? And now, like especially when people are talking about business, either like online or offline, right? And especially through a pandemic. Before the pandemic, many business it's like maybe traditional business and offline business, in-person business. But because of pandemic, more and more business transited into online business. And but some people initially they thought, oh, pandemic is so bad, right? But then through pandemic, because of this shift, because of the change, and they just found online business is bringing more benefits to them, bringing more like really freedom, the time and location freedom, and also saved a lot of like traditionally people if like they needed to travel to like meet people in person, counting about those traveling time, right? And making those arrangements and across cities and times like not just driving, like take flight, go to visit people in different states, right? You cannot just do business within like in your own city. If you have a business, you want to expand, you want to have more impact to more people, and often people just like travel. And through the pandemic, like travel through flights, right? Then go to further place. And through pandemic, almost like all the flights were canceled and everybody has to quarantine at home, and people were forced to find alternative ways to do business. Internet has been like popular for dozens of years, right? And many people already had that kind of benefits from online, but because of pandemic is really like accelerated, like really accelerated this kind of process, move and force more businesses to think about how to be sustainable in one way, and also like no matter what happens, we can still have some business, we can be flexible, be always like sustainable, and always like could be like a shift quickly, and do not depend on so much like inventory stuff, right? Like material stuff or location, to not be limited by location. And more and more people now transition to online. And now when you're talking about online, just even traditional business, they must have that online business components. Hello, Carpona, nice to see you. And now it's alive, and today we're talking about the online business. But before we talk about how to create your best online business, right? We talk more about the first step. What kind of online business you dream about, you desire to create? So let's start first from your dreams. But even before that, and I would say many people, and yesterday I was watching from an admin. Admin is one of my best mentors. I love his talk, his show, his like interviews. He's talking about stop suffering in comfort. Stop suffering in comfort. Like comfort, right? So many people are in their comfort zone, especially like professionals, working in corporations, working for other people. Even though they have a lot of like complaints or do not fully enjoy it, and more they do that, they may not have find enough motivation or like any kind of a joy or love in what they are doing, but they still keep doing it. Even though they could have dreams, right? They have dreams, they want something like to have a freedom, their own business someday, but that only stays in their dreams. They did not really put into that kind of a change, that kind of a shift of their mindset, and did not make that decision. So the dreams stay as dreams. And I'm not saying that dreams are not important, right? Dreams are super important because that's like Napoleon Hill said in his Think and Grow Rich, that desire is the first step. Okay, through all his like 13 steps, successful like principles or successful stories, steps. The first step is really your desire and your dreams. If you do not have that desire, wish, and dreams, nothing started. Okay, all the tangible things started with an just idea. So dreams are super important, but at the same time, so many people, they just separate from their dreams. They have the dreams like they're fancy, they dream about their fancies, but they let the allowed their dreams stay in their dreams, just as a fancy great thing for them to look at. Just like sometimes do you have that? You have a luxurious, beautiful like a dress. After you bought it, you felt satisfied. You hang it in your closet, but you never wear it. Do you have that kind of a fancy dress then? Some people are taking their dreams, like their business dreams, like that way. It's like a fancy, luxurious, or like anything they imagine will be so great when they have it, right? But they are not really taking that action. They are not wearing it. So the dreams, if you do not really act on it, do not implement it, will stay dreams. So the first time, like I would actually today share this story. Element, let's share this. I feel like it's so great. I really want to share with you guys about stop suffering in your comfort. Because so many people, even though they have dreams, they're not taking action to change their situation. They just want to stay in their comfort, even though that comfort sucks, even though they suffer inside of it, even though they do not enjoy what they're doing anymore, even though they think, oh, this is so boring, this is not my value, this is waste my time, this is not really adding any great like contribution to this world, they still keep doing it. It's just like routine and habits, and they keep doing it, and did not connect that on courage and commitment and determination to really stop what they are doing and really choose what they dream about. So that stop suffering. And Element shared a story. I think that's a genius story, even though it's not really in reality. It's more like how do you call that? Parable. Like it's just like some fable story, but it's really give that a token or a meaning to people. Like it mentioned about a prison. A prison has quite some prisoners suffering inside of it. It's very bad, very disgusting environment, and they're suffering. Okay, it's very, very like torturing environment for those prisoners. By the way, I just watched the movie Dungeons and Dragons. Imagine that kind of environment for as prisoners, right? It's really suffering, physically, mentally, emotional, everything suffering. And so there are 4 philanthropists. They want to help those poor prisoners. So the first one thought they are like prisoners sleeping on the rocks. He wants to contribute like a donate mattress and the pillows to let those poor prisoners to have some good sleep. So like that provides some comfort to those prisoners, right? So the philanthropist thought he did a great thing for those people. And the next philanthropist came and decided to donate for those people's water, because those prisoners are drinking dirty water, not filtered, and very unhealthy, and make them could be easily get sick. So he donated the equipment to get clean water for them, and that brought better life quality for them, right? It's like relatively some better quality of water for them. Those prisoners still stay in the prison, and but they have at least now a better sleep and a better water. The third philanthropist came, want to help those prisoners as well, and he donated what he saw all those food they are taking is horrible, poor quality, and even rotten, and it's very disgusting, right? So he donated. He's a farmer actually. That philanthropist is also from the farm. He has his farm, and so he donated all the fresh food and healthy food. So now prisoners have a good food. So now they have good sleep, and they have clean water. They have good food. Sounds like the life in the prison sounds much more comfortable, right? But they are still in the prison. The fourth philanthropist came, and he thought his heart is that really suffer from for those prisoners. They are staying in that environment, even though they have better sleep, water, and food. This philanthropist donated one. He brought keys to help those prisoners open the jail, open the prison, and came out. So they regain their freedom. So even though I know this is a made-up story, but it's just a meaning. It's very interesting, right? So which philanthropist you want to do? This is just like philanthropist. It's like us, our visionary entrepreneurs, life changers. We are here, right? We are changing people's lives. We want to contribute to this world. which types of philanthropist do you want to become? I hope you already got your clear answer, right? So we all want those prisoners, like other people, even though they are not like physically in a prison, but they suffer like prisoners. They are in their own prison. And some things like sounds comfortable, like those comfortable conditions could also be their prison, like jail to keep them in. And they do not want to give up their current comfort. They just want to stay in, right? It's like a prisoner. So we want to help people. We want to bring the keys to free people. And that's what, for example, the online business we're doing, right? And you also want to have your own online business to free yourself and also free other people. So it's definitely, I think this story is great. It's like, stop suffering in comfort, even though you get comfort. But if you are giving up your dream, you are giving up your freedom, that's not a worthy sacrifice, okay? That's really suffering. Like suffering not just from your body, from physically, right? Suffering from your mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. Because in that kind of situation, even though you have comfort, like many of our professionals, right? You may be working in a good company and making good income, and maybe you're at a position, it's a good respected position in the society's way. Everyone is maybe even admire you. Your family even like, oh, this is great. You have the good path, right? Your journey, your career to develop. But deeply in your heart, you know that you do not fully enjoy this kind of a life. You feel like your life is missing a big part. You feel like your life is missing the joy, the value, the contribution, the fulfillment, not passion. You did not feel that passion in what you're doing. But you still stay there every day. Keep doing the routine, keep doing whatever, like that kind of busyness, right? To keep you, just like occupy you. And you trade your time for money, trade your time for that position, trade your time for that kind of salary, trade your time for that level of comfort. It's just comfort, but inside you know that you are suffering. So, and I had years ago, like 14 years ago, had a similar experience when I just I was still working in a Fortune 100 company. I had a similar experience, and thank God, even I'm not thanking for the like 2008 to 2009, the financial crisis is bad thing, right? But that one helped us to, it's like the key, freed us. Even though we were let go, like many people lost their job. I also lost my performance director's position right after I gave birth to my second child. No matter what's the reason, a big environment or small environment, I was given that opportunity, that key to free myself. Otherwise, I would still keep suffering in that comfort because I get a high pay, over 6-figure, and it's working in a Fortune 100 company, it's high headquarter, working environment is good. I have a performance director's position, high pay, everything sounds like good, right? And I even have my own office, by the way. And but eventually that was taken away, thank God. And many of us, maybe before you were given that key, are you really seeking that key? Are you? If that key is not given by a philanthropist or by other people, are you actively seeking that? Seeking the key to free yourself instead of staying in that prison, to just keep that comfort, but inside to keep suffering and dying. So that's a story I want to share, is that really like the key, how you should really get a key, no matter through what way, either by like I did, right, through like outside force or outside condition and not environment big change. Otherwise, if you are feel like very suffering, you feel like not happy about what you're doing, and you've already been tolerating it and push it down for quite a while, and it's time. And I remember actually that even though that outside factor is actually driven by my inside, because I was not happy for quite a while. I remember especially the last year before I left a Fortune 100 company, I was suffering. I was feeling like not purposeful at all. I did not know what's the value of what I'm doing every day. I'm just repeating this kind of like a routine, going to work, and did not feel like, even though we were doing like strategic things, right, contributed to the company, but I did not feel that purpose or that kind of value, and or that kind of I am in the right place and doing what I am exactly called to do. I did not have that kind of feeling. So so thank God I had that kind of feeling and dreaming and energy. I definitely believe now, because more and more like energy I learn, right? And definitely know that that kind of mindset already decided something will happen to me. Like, and then the key arrived, finally arrived. So I was freed from the prison. But then the next step is still by my personal choice. I could go back to Fortune 100 company or other ones. There are so many other ones. With my background, I could really still get a good position. But I made that choice and decision. Okay, I did half a year, 6 months of self-discovery, reflection, research, and taking coaching to help me, like career coaches, quite a few, to help me go through this kind of journey, and went to philosophies, like a practical philosophy school in Manhattan to learn all this kind of work, the inner work I've been doing. That's for the first time of my life, I did those conscious kind of learning, research, and analysis and a discovery. All that kind of journey is really like a conscious self-discovery journey. I did that for the first time of my life, and that really made a huge difference. And I found my purpose, and I found coaching. This is a right vehicle for me to fulfill my purpose, to really help other people discover their true purpose and passion, and enable them to empower them to do what they love to do. And now my niche developed today is really empower visionary entrepreneurs and life changers to stand out in the market as a confident expert and thought leader in their own ideal niche, to attract and also transform many more lives and make that kind of impact. So, and for the abundance of all, that highest, the ultimate level of movement and purpose. So my journey proved that we need make that choice, take that choice, okay? We need make that conscious journey to grow, to learn, to discover, to decide, to really decide. You need to become the designer and also creator, co-creator, at least the co-creator, okay, with your creator, with your big creator, with the universal intelligence, no matter how, or God, how do you call it? It doesn't matter what's your religion or your faith, but it's important to believe that there is like a universal force and intelligence, and also the universal laws. And you as a co-creator here to create your destiny, create your map, you want to discover your purpose and your passion. Okay, so like the key could be either given to you or by your energy and to be co-created. Okay, that key, to get that key, free yourself from whatever jail you are in, that comfort, so-called comfort jail you are inside. Okay, doesn't matter if it's your current job or maybe it's your current whatever you are doing. It's comfort, but at the same time it's your jail. And you need to make that conscious choice to choose what's your right way, the way that is fully aligned with who you are, what you are called here to fulfill. I remember like Ed Malin has another beautiful interview with Les Brown. Les Brown, right? He's one of the best speakers, really. He's a great mentor as well. And I did not learn directly from him, but I experienced a few of his speaking and also his interviews. Truly love this man. He's a genius in storytelling, great speaker. But he did not know he was like even like scientifically defined as that dumb twin. They called he's one of the twins, and he's the one who was not smart. People thought, right? He had learning difficulties. I forgot the exact scientific name for that, but he was diagnosed with that. He could not. He failed in his elementary, like third grade, and then failed again in his like 8th grade. It's very difficult. He's struggling in school study, and he's also adopted kids by his mom with 7 kids, all adopted. Is a great mom, but they are poor, they were poor, and the mom then later either like through like be hurted by those people, greedy people, and sent to jail, and then her mom also his mom also get like cancer, remember, also get very sick. And he, like Les Brown, is such a good boy, and he loves his mother. The relationship, the love between him and his mom, the adopted mom, is so deep, so touching. And during that time, he went back to breast cancer. I remember, his mom got breast cancer. He went back and want to help her mother. And even though he has the difficulty to learn right in the school, but he found that he loves his passion, right? He loves to tell stories. He loves to speak. He loves to communicate with people. And he decided to learn those skills, to improve himself, to do speaking, to earn money, so that he could support his mom and her high like medical treatment, right? Very expensive medical treatment for her breast cancer. And he chose that journey. He chose like it's like from nothing, almost like he chose to follow his heart, his genuine heart and consciousness to true speaking. And during that time, nobody, even himself, could not believe later he could be so famous or so successful, right? But during that time, he chose his faith and his heart, and also his reason, right, to help his mother. And so many of us, we are talking about purpose, and actually I want to say that purpose and why actually not directly the same thing, okay? Initially we thought purpose is why. Not just that. Purpose, maybe, for example, your purpose here could be like contribute your best value, your best passion, right, to help this world, to contribute values to this world, the things you can do to help many other people. But the why part could be even bigger. The why is not just your purpose. The why could include those people, those ones you love so much that your purpose become a must to fulfill. Or initially you even don't know that's your purpose, okay? Many people, before they figure out that's the purpose, like Les Brown, he did not know that's his purpose. He did not know speaking is his purpose, okay? And like now he's teaching people speaking. And he did not know that's his purpose. He just knew that he loves his mother, and he so much wanted to help his mother to relieve all these kind of economic burdens and also help her heal. And that's his strongest motivation. He started to do the speaking. And thank God he did the right choice, because he followed his heart as well, even though he did not fully understand, this is purpose, right? So because of the why, he started to do this and keep practicing and learning. And it's actually, even though he had difficulty to study in the school, but he's very strategic. From now he's talking, right? He's so strategic and so like had great preparation, had great like a story sharing, and also that kind of full emotions with his stories. It's really genius. And so from there, like when you really find your why, aligned with your why, your passion, and your gift. Even though that time the gift is not very obvious, but he aligned with what he feel like he could be good at, and he would love to do, right? So he chose speaking, and because of that passion and gift, and eventually realized it's his core as well, right? And that made eventually the difference. Many of our entrepreneurs, like we help them, right, to discover their purposes. And that's super important too. By the way, on the back of my wall, right, I have my vision board. Not a vision board, we have like including my purpose, including what my direction is, including my path, right, what I want to fulfill. That vision board is aligned with my purpose. But after you discover your purpose, your passion, your dream, the path, now the more important is your commitment. Your commitment and really daily actions. Sometimes could even be boring actions, even though you were called into it as a passion, But while you're doing it, like for example, now I'm doing business, right? And every day I'm super excited, like coaching clients and creating my content and learning. Those things are my top 3 things I love the most. But there could also other like operations, logistics, and like marketing things. Some of part of that could be boring. Sometimes of that is like could be your routine work. You keep doing. Some days you may feel like, oh, this also like not the part I fully enjoy, right? You have your enjoyed part. You could also have those byproducts of not fully enjoyed part, unless you have like a big team to leverage, right? And let other people do more of their like advantages or their passions, and you focus on your passions. That's the ideal way. So, but the majority of people, the more important thing is not just that part. It's really the commitment, action, and focus. And I just found so many entrepreneurs, they were so challenging. Many entrepreneurs, right, they were called into what they are doing by their passion, by their purpose. And sounds like now they are on the right path and right track or right path. They're on it. But now what really makes the difference, either you win or fail. Either you can keep going on or you just like give up. Some of them like give up at the beginning. Some of them gave up maybe after 1 or 2 years of trial, right? It's just like many people fail. Majority of people, I would say, fail on this journey. Not because they could not find their purpose, their passion, their dream, right? Many people even found it, but they still fail on this path. This is the path really challenge your willpower, your personal identity, your inner strength. And this journey is a test of what you are made of. Are you made of a diamond, or you are made of just dirt, earth? If your inside is just like earth, too soft, scattered, and after you try, sometimes, I'm not saying that you're not trying, you tried many times, maybe even years, did not see results, and you will have doubt of yourself, and even doubt of your purpose and your dream. You have doubt of that, and you have so many distractions. Like let's say some entrepreneurs, not quite many symptoms. Some entrepreneurs saw that they have like very short-term goals oriented. Like for example, they thought they have this purpose and this passion, right, in this, and also this dream on this way, on this path. Suppose they should go this path, and then they saw like in our everyday life, right, they meet, oh, this is opportunity, oh, that our partner, oh, this business opportunity, right, and this could make maybe short-term money quicker. They just want quicker things to happen, and then they get distracted here and there. This is opportunity, that is opportunity. Then they get like 10 opportunities. They forgot that path and that call, and then they will go circle, and maybe step back. Many entrepreneurs, and I'm in both coaching and also I have a finance business association, that kind of a partnership business, brokerage business. And in that business, especially, I saw more and more people being filtered by themselves. And many people, it's just like many people, oh, say this is a great opportunity to get in. Dozens of thousands of people get in, but only maybe a few hundred stay there, keep learning. Of course, they have detours. Everybody could have detours, right? But they never give up. They've already made their mind, their determination. They know this is the path. No matter how much detours I go, this is my vision, this is my dream, this is my why, this is my purpose, this is how I could help people, providing the best value. So whatever detours they go, they still focusing on that lost star, the path and the destination. They do not give up. But just a few hundreds among dozens of thousands of people. So our entrepreneurs there, let me say my time, okay. Our entrepreneur friends there, reflect what kind of challenges you are now in. Either from the earlier, when I talked about your suffering in your comfort, which stage, just have reflection about which stage you are now in. I would like to see your comment under this video. Let me know, okay? Let's have this interaction and help you to clarify your mind as well. Are you in that kind of a suffering in comfort kind of a stage, like those prisoners, right? Suffering in the comfort without freedom, or you are in this stage, like you determine that you want to do your business and you're still trying to figure out what is your, for example, what's your specific direction, what is your niche, and how to start your business, right? And you're thinking about this way. And or maybe some of you already start your business and knows something about the business already, but you're still struggling, not develop enough or not have good enough flow of your leads and clients, and you don't know how to really expand your business, right? Many people, like to say that one, the last one is maybe the majority people are in entrepreneurship. So here you can say different stages. The people who have not been into entrepreneurship and they are suffering what they're doing. Or some people actually, they're already in their entrepreneurship, but because the wrong niche choice. Yeah, I did have this of customers. They've been done dozens of years of businesses, but they choose the niche not really for the long term. Even though they initially maybe they like it, they'll even say they love it or they have passion about it, but then they give up. They give up because all these kind of difficulties and because of the situation, the environment, economic environment changes, right? That business did not go well, and they say, okay, we need to find a real niche. And now get into the next stage, right? Either you are entrepreneur already or not entrepreneurs, you could both suffer in the comfort, okay? You need to reflect, find about what's your current comfort, where you truly want to go, what's your dream life and your dream business. Here we focus on talking about like online business especially, right? I do not do like for example the stores or like traditional business. Even though you have your traditional business, you can still think about the online part, how to shift your business or keep at least the two components, right? Both offline and also online. So now let's focus on the online part because that's where the freedom really comes from. You do not need to be limited by any location. So like for example, I have my freedom doing the online business now, and this week is my kids are like a spring break time. After doing this, I could arrange my time, either bring them to like explore here and there outdoors, attend all different kind of fun events. We went to like Manhattan to explore like a Macy's flower show. We went to museum. We went to movie. We just have I could today drive to New Jersey as well, or Long Island to explore the beaches or other places. So you want to have that kind of a freedom with online business to enable you, okay? Even though I have two businesses, but both are online because that's my choice. I know that will give me the best both time and location freedom, so I could travel wherever I want, and I can still do business as long as I have a cell phone or maybe like a with a laptop as well. Like I could work anywhere, and so that's a first one, right? You need to make that kind of a choice, and then the first step is like how you can create an online business, no matter now where you are now. How you could create an online business that could really align with your purpose, with your why, with the why, including the those people, right? Those relationships that really matters in your life and make you think that doing this is a must because you have that kind of emotional attachment that give you the strongest motivation, okay? And how to create your online business, then to bring you that kind of freedom. This online business, this kingdom, it really need you to think from the long ways how to make it both profitable and also impactful. How to make it to align fully with your purpose, with your passion, with your gifts, but at the same time also align with the people who you want to help the most, the people who have this big problem, who they are struggling with this big problem and they want to solve it and they would like to pay to solve it. Okay, that would be like your ideal niche. And we, by the way, this Thursday I would give this challenge to you, not just the invitation. This is an invitation, but also a challenge. Because if you are attending or watching this live video or this replay, you are interested in either creating your own online business or bring your online business to a next level, right? So here is this challenge. This Thursday, we will host a live event. It's for free. It's for how to teach you how to launch your profitable and impactful online business. And this one will bring you the freedom you've been dreaming of for a long time. And we will help you. We will have 3 steps and 3 biggest secrets or inner teachings, including from essence to principles to strategies and to tactics, right? The 4 different levels to teach you how to launch your purposeful and also impactful and profitable online business. Okay, so actually that's for today. And the most, like I said, the last part is really how you can stay focused, make that decision, stay focused, and put a commitment inside of it. And that's the time you should learn all this kind of essences, principles, strategies, and also tactics. You want to now learn that and to help you stay on this track to really create this online business that will empower your freedom and also empower your fulfillment so that you can help the people you want to help. All right, so that's for today, everyone. Feel free to comment under the video. Let me know what is your inspiration and what is your current stage where you are now about your online business, and what is your biggest challenge that you are facing to develop your profitable and impactful online business. And we will look for, by the way, I will share that link, this Thursday's masterclass. The link I will share in our Facebook group under my video. And we will look forward, just register, okay? Register, and we will look forward to seeing you live on the Zoom. It's a Zoom masterclass. We will look forward to helping you to claim your true purpose and find your deep why, not just your purpose, but your why, and that deepest motivation, and help you and also find which part is challenging you the most, what's the best solution for you to overcome it or break through it, so that you can really create your own online business kingdom that will bring you freedom. All right, so everyone, we'll look forward to see you soon on our Zoom masterclass. Okay, see you soon, everyone. Have a beautiful momentum since this Monday. Through this whole week, we will look forward to seeing you in our next live event. Okay, take good care. Bye bye.